can it be? Showing up with Tony T, yes, Ramon SEO. To the double T, befuddling these bookies like 1, 2, 3. They tapping out and we cashing out. It's plain to see. The bonus team is the A-team, Mr. T. And I pity the fools who can't hang. Coming with real game is sort of a freight train. It's been reported bank rolls are easy to maintain. So get situated and listen to the picks. And it goes a little something like this.
All right, good morning, Team Steam. Welcome to the Morning Steam on Thursday, March the 2nd. Want to see who'd show up, who'd make it here today? How long can we spend here today together on a short sports betting Thursday? What are we going to do with our... We got these baseball games in the daytime, only one baseball game at night. We do have two in the NBA, one in the NHL. That's pretty much it. I guess we got a few soccer matches with Tottenham and Chelsea. We got some Europa action, but it's kind of a light day. I got some Pink Box last night. That's a boutique donut store here in Las Vegas. Maybe you guys are thinking something else, and just had a good morning. A little bit of an easier day here. First time in kind of a long time. Not with the mornings team, certainly for the first time here since we've been back. Good to see everybody here from our crazy day. Yes, is it crazy or is it just me? Everyone's doing great. Everyone's making great picks, and I feel like I'm not keeping up with them. So going to need your help here over the next 30 minutes, 45 minutes today, if that, talking sports betting for Thursday, Wednesday's action. Certainly, we could just discuss briefly with Wednesday NBA. Your stuff is broken. Fix your game. You're busy flaunting your next television contract. Meanwhile, you've got 35-point blowouts in the playoffs. Clippers. My Clippers get rocked. It was a big disappointment to me, quite frankly, and all Clippers fans. The Mavericks, to have those two runs that they did. The Clippers can't make threes. Clippers can't stop them on D. And it's the Clippers. I can't sit here and say embarrassing. I mean, I've been through the ringer with the Clippers, but truly, embarrassing loss. Miami, maybe they have more excuses without their star, but their injuries did them in again. Boston led by 21. At least we got something right, and knew that the Celtics would blow these guys out of the water, and the Heat were just pretty much done ski in that one. It was like 37-point lead. Celtics win the series. Today we'll talk about it. A couple of possible closeouts tonight. In the NHL last night, Kings lose to the Oilers. Edmonton, all those power play goals, knocking the Kings out again. Draisaitl, 2 goals, and Edmonton just owning the puck. And also Dallas and Las Vegas. And, what can you say? Ottinger made a big play in that game, certainly, with that pad save, stuffing it there. Edmonton wins it. Mistakes, certainly, too, for Las Vegas, creating, power play. So the 2 goals in 3 minutes. Dallas kind of getting the production from all over here on this little bit of a win streak. Stars lead, head back to Vegas, and uh, we did have the under somehow prevailed. I'm trying to find winners wherever I can at this point. And well, I mean, it seems like I have to get lucky at this point. Hey, let's go over to Tony'sPicks.com. I want to say hello to everybody first. So today, as we get ready for our show, and like I said, a day where we need a little bit more sports, maybe here. And let's say hi to everyone. Oh, Brent was here early. He's got his play in here with the Knicks +3. Curtis is here today as well. Paid in full. I think I usually go by Daddy, but that's okay. Welcome. And Blake's here. Good morning. Justin as well. Jeff, thank you. Chad here, ready to roll. Brent ready. We got our 2 games in basketball. And there, that's right, Salty. That's what they got here. Pink box, and I like the. I'm an old school little kid here. I just go with my uh, rainbow sprinkle cake donut and a few crazy. They got some really crazy. You know, I like the one with fruity pebbles on it. I look at me. I mean, I'm like 55 going on 15. All right. Brent here. Uh, yep, you guys are ready to roll on it. Chad rolled with the Mavs last night in the blowout. You guys knew it and you guys couldn't wake me up. I just refused to listen. Tommy Pham had a good night at the entertainment club. Jerry Norris. All right. And I'll go over to Tony'sPicks.com because everyone crushed it pretty much over there. Great job by the crew. Yesterday, Nick Lagaretos cleaning up with 8-1 record yesterday. Steve Duncan, 70%. Tony T, a perfect 4-0. How about Bo Dunn with 70%? Mark Eubanks, 80% yesterday. Ruben Marlborough up there as well. Ronnie Crawford doing well there yesterday. Look at everybody up there. I think everybody was up there, but yours truly. Over the last 7 days, there's Ruben. He's up over 8 units here. Tiffany's there as well. Ron, 7 units. And still, Ben Ruhala is going to be up there for the last 30 days, up 34 units. Life is good if you're Ben Ruhala. You know what they say, it's all Ben's fault. And there he is. Up there, 34 units. Head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code Tony T at checkout. Save 20% off all premium pick packages, including mine on Thursday, whatever day it is, with daytime baseball. Where am I at here? I know where to find me. I got a baseball package early. I'll go 3 games for 25. Use the promo code Tony T at checkout. I'm looking to break out here with a 3-pack in Major League Baseball, and I'll have some playoff action tonight, certainly in the 3 games. Try to strike with something when times were good. There it is, 3-pack in the MLB. I like this card in baseball. Probably could have played the other games too. Got picks for you in just a moment. All right. That should do it for today. We don't. I didn't even do it, did I? Thank you, Thomas. Sorry, you guys. I just blew the whole segment. Hey, I've got a 3-pack up there in Major League Baseball. We got to do it again. At least give these people their just due for their good handicapping yesterday. Bad job by the producer. There it is. I've got a 3-pack for 25. Get it. Pick up my profit guaranteed 3-pack. If I don't produce a profit, you get credits back to your account. You can use another capper. Find out what my baseball is all about. Here, a little bit of a up and down week, but we were pretty hot in baseball. That was kind of fueling me a little bit, but let me take a look. Okay, there it is. Nick Lagaretto, Satan 1, Steve Duncan, Tony T 4-0. I mentioned it. Bo Dunn 7-3, Mark Butterscotch Eubanks 4-1, Ruben Marlborough 5-2, Jerry Lewis 67%, Ron Crawford up there 5-2, Tiffany's there. We mentioned her on the 30-day. CJ won both of his plays. EPA there 3-1. Just everybody, pretty much everybody but me. I think we've got 18 people on board. I think it's a little more than that, but great job by the crew. Ruben up there, up 8 units. Tiffany 7.5 units. Ron, Han up 7 units. And over the last 3 days, there's Ben. Just want to highlight Ben. And again, you can look at these results. They're all entered in where everybody's accountable for each other. No one can get over on one another. Otherwise, you'd be left with no cappers. But just so I don't have any problem, just telling how hot Ben is. You go look at his plays here. Actually, I mean, when Ben runs into an off day, you don't even know it. But look at all these winners here. Don't sorry about that, Ben. Sorry, one off day, no big deal. I don't want to highlight it too much, but look at those winners there. Okay, let's get back over to Tony'sPicks.com and say hello to anybody else who came in with Chad. Come on, help me out here. I'm on all these different sports. And Luca injured, Luca he's sick. He's got an ankle injury. They do it just to throw me off. And I wasn't rooting with my heart, I guess. No doubt. No doubt. No one to blame but myself. For that, Jeff. I know the crew crushed the I know that our crew here is really smashing those first 5 unders on a lot of these games right now. They're doing a great job. All right. Brent says it's got to be the Knicks tonight. He's already trying. Let's start so I can eat my donuts. But we got to start with the right game here, right? With the Bucks and the Pacers, the first game. That's the other thing about the Knicks game tonight is the bizarre start time here. Robert Martin's here today. Darren's on the Knicks money line already. He's ready to go and is going to take that little bit of plus money here. I guess I just have to wait and listen for my crew to tell me what to do. I think I'm probably going to be on the total as a premium play in this one. We've got a couple of them right here. I know we've missed a couple. Chad's on the Sixers here. He likes them to get this win at home, cover this number, and it's a Chad challenge number, whatever. I mean, I'm going to take the Knicks. Chad's already on that game. I'm on the Knicks. Oh, man, I'm blowing the show. You guys are all over this. I'm trying to talk this game with the Bucks and the Pacers, and now I'm spilling the beans. Well, I'm going to take the Bucks here in this one. I've got both dogs. How's that? Here. I don't know what I'll be missing here with this one. For me, it's just that the Pacers just lack the killer. Well, Thomas, I'm going with the early game first. I mean, this one's at 6:30 Eastern and 3:30 Pacific. You guys just want to go ahead and jump to the game like the Knicks fans scooping up tickets in Philadelphia. So I'm just on both dogs. I'll just leave it at that, I guess, here on the show. Just how can the Pacers be trusted to cover a number, it feels like, at this point? They're doing a great job. They can close them out tonight, but the Bucks keep fighting hard no matter who's in the lineup. You wish Middleton was that guy always, right? Maybe he does try to cower to those other 2 talented stars on their team sometimes, and he can't necessarily. In fact, the line's 8.5 now, and 213.5, 214. But I've got to grab the Bucks here in this one, figuring the Pacers just can't. They cannot blow anybody. They can't blow them out. It just feels like the Bucks. It almost feels like the Bucks without the stars. Maybe a little bit more cohesive or a little bit more focused with the task at hand. Whatever the case has been, when the Bucks have kind of needed to show themselves in this series, they have kind of done that at the appropriate time. It's certainly been a little bit bizarre. This one, Ray's on the Bucks, Nathan's on the Bucks, and Thomas says the Pacers are just another team at home. Yeah, maybe again the Bucks have that veteran characteristic, that championship characteristic a little bit. So what Middleton did in that great game was pretty hot for sure. Uh, and he's done it actually before in the past. He's had games where he has had to be the man to, I think, probably maybe even more so before this season. And, even before Lillard got here, Giannis has not always been 100% healthy. Middleton has been in there certainly at times. Remember, this is a team that's been there, done that. And Brent says he's got the Pacers here by double digits. And, no doubt. I mean, especially if your numbers have those, based in on player personnel a little bit here. I mean, you're missing like 55 points from the starting lineup. Now we know it doesn't mean that they're instead of scoring 110, they're going to score 55. We know how that works, but I'll just take the Bucks here in this one. Now you guys will go to the next game, and you guys are looks like mostly on the Sixers here. Okay, I was going to take the Knicks here. I mean, Philly seems to be the type of team that feels the pressure at home a little bit. It feels like to me, right? I mean, the Knicks just came in, and granted, Philadelphia. Continue to surprise me. I'm not ever doubting Embiid. In fact, I'm the one that's here trying to defend him to a certain extent. On because a lot of people want to bag on, that out of shape. I guess you can't argue with the results, right? So, Chad's there. It is. He's going with the Sixers. Okay. I should just listen to Chad. But I can't, not just go with what I feel, right? So, Stop Geo's here. Great to have you. And Nathan. Okay. Yeah, well, right. I mean, I don't say that I necessarily, buried the lead, right? Jay, when you're talking about the series, because the Sixers, before you looked up, how did that happen, right? Just, uh, the Knicks had it, the late lead, and everybody was celebrating, going crazy. Everybody was, all the celebrities were showing off, and then they had that famous now meme or Twitter of Jon Stewart shocked when they allowed them to tie it up. And hey, I had the under, so I'm not going to come in here and hey, good handicap again, and I got beat again, like I have several times in the playoffs, but. Nonetheless, probably going premium in the total here in this one tonight. And I'm taking the Knicks to get it done again. I'm just and again, I worry about what they're doing with their coaching staff, how the team broke down last time. I don't blame necessarily all on the coaching staff last time. And he does look bad. Maxey, so inconsistent though, right? Yeah, yeah. Did they, Chad, or did they just? Did they fill out like? Did they buy the tickets and go through the proper paperwork and actually take team money, and give it back to them, or they just take the tickets out of circulation and give it to, Philly fans? So, but if that's what the 76ers are worried about, they need to worry about winning this game here. And Jay says, Embiid, right? What kind of medication is he on? Let's go. Nick says Jay. But yeah, that was embarrassing, huh? I get it here, but and didn't they also say they actually Philly like tried to turn it on him, and they're like, um, "Oh, we actually jacked up the prices because we knew that was going to happen." It's been happening in sports for a long time. Knicks people have maybe they just got more money. It feels like it, right? You know what I always say too, you guys, that it really comes up during the playoffs a little bit that the fans are too close to the playing area. It prevents really some spectacular plays. In the regular season, you're not going to see maybe as many diving for the ball plays, but the playoffs you do, and you see them really getting close and dangerous and getting hurt and stepping on ankles and cameras and equipment, right? When the player always goes down under the basket and they're almost cracking their head on a camera or something or on the so really when they have those elevated flows, I think that's better. But it's supposed to be a game where you can get close to the action. They pay big money for those seats. And the guy got injured, right? The fan, you saw that the other night, right? It looked like he had a separated shoulder or something from a collision here, and that would be what you were afraid. He was a kind of I don't want to say elderly. He's probably a guy was probably in his 70s or something. All right. So you guys got your comments in. I can't believe. Oh wow! No, Brand, don't say that because then Brunson has turned into a star here. Had his moment, could have had a bigger moment, and again, it just slipped away. This one's all over the place, man. I think you're going to have a lot of. I think representative of the way people are going to go with this game. I feel like it's going to be pretty much a split here in this one. All right. That's it for basketball. Let's get to the hockey game tonight with the Bruins taking on Toronto here in another possible closeout game in this one. And who are we going to get in these goalies? I kind of made a disclaimer about, hey, you know who the goalies are in the playoffs. You don't need me. Well, I guess Toronto feels pretty solid in wool the way things were going with Samsonov. I don't know. I mean, when you go with as much Samsonov as you had earlier, and Toronto's just a mess. Austin Matthews is listed as, you know, uh, illness here. Hey, I just want to mention something here, a little bit important here. I would call it almost breaking news, a little bit of golf news, though, but only because it's really one of the, I won't say favorites of the tournament today, but certainly someone who was getting a lot of attention from bettors. It should be a kind of a wild tournament, pretty good tournament, pretty decent field down there at the CJ Cup. But Sung Jae Im is going to, he has withdrawn from the event today. So I think he was getting some attention here. I did have two futures on the event. You guys probably can still get in it close to the same prices. Things just teeing off here over the last couple of hour or two, but I have long shots here in this tournament. Aaron Ray 55-1, Doug Gim 70-1. Even if you wanted to go chalk, a lot of times, especially when you're dealing with a tournament with like a John Rahman or something, you're gonna have a favorite 7 or 8-1. And you are getting the two, kind of the favorites here in this tournament today at like 15-16-1. We're talking about Jordan Spieth, of course, who is from Texas, came in second in this tournament 2 years ago. Jason Day won this tournament last year. He's like between 15-18-1 right there. Siwoo Kim finished second here last year up there. So you wouldn't be wrong necessarily going with a favorite here, but I'm going to go with some long shots here. Benny On also getting some attention. Also, maybe a little exacta, Spieth and Day, chalky exacta. You can do something like that. But Seamus Powers finished 3 times in the top 10 in this event. And all right, that was just caught my eye here. All right. Brent took the Knicks. Okay, I'm back to hockey though, but all right. So Boston and Toronto here in this one. Boston can close them out. I'm going to take Boston to do so in this one. Just feels like the Leafs are still a mess, right? They're actually, I want to give credit to all the other Leafs that are doing such a great job right now to, kind of keep the Leafs in this series. It feels like at this point, that's where they've really, really done a good job here because you haven't been able to count on, Nylander because he's missed those games. Matthews, it's just, this is really unfortunate, but and even Marner has kind of been like a kind of a guy who's kind of disappeared here. So oh man, it's been rough. He's been okay. They've needed him to be okay, but just doesn't feel like you're getting much from any of these guys right now, and they'd have to just step it up big time here tonight. Give it to the Toronto, fans, and I know that we root for Toronto a little bit. It's a big sports betting town, so going to find a lot of people mixed into the woodwork here from there. And can't forget about our Boston fans, but at home tonight, it could be it here. Another disappointment for Toronto tonight. I'll take Boston. Could go. Disclosure on this. Actually, I do have my series bet on this is Boston 4-3. So it is kind of awkward here, but just the way the series has ended up, I don't want to be on Toronto right now. That was placed before the series, and even though maybe we knew Toronto was having a little bit of problems, I thought this one would go 7. This one went 7 last time they met a few years ago. It just feels like the Leafs and the Bruins kind of, again, we've seen it kind of one-sided, but hey, Toronto has won 2 of them. So look at that. Break up Blake on the Bruins here. So I'm gonna take Boston though here in this one. Look, total's 5.5, and um, could get interesting here, but give me Boston today in this one. Check out Steve Duncan's videos also for this game here. Robert Barr, I always wanted to do Pro Line. I wish I was in Canada and do Pro Line. Sounds like a lot of fun. Hopefully the payout's fine. I know there are the straddle is kind of crazy sometimes there. All right. We're going to get into baseball right now with mostly a daytime card. So stay tuned right here on the morning steam and get ready for this baseball card of 6 games. It's mostly early. So early, we're getting it underway at 12:10 Eastern, 9:10 Pacific. Just 2.5 hours away here with the Rockies and the Marlins. Lambert going up here against Cabrera in this one. And well, good old Miami, you know how good they are. They're so good. They're like $1.50 favorite in this one because they're just so much better than the Colorado Rockies. What are we doing here? Okay, maybe Cabrera is the better pitcher in the long. I don't know if he is. Lambert has 1 start, allowed 6 runs in 3 innings. Didn't look very good, but look, the Rockies are 7-23. Miami's 8-24. You're really going to take Miami in this game? Give me Colorado. I don't care. Give them on what is the run line? If it's anything under $1.50, I'll probably just grab the run line. These 2 teams are among that group of 4 or 5 teams that are the worst in the league right now. It is minus $1.50 exactly. So I'll take them on the run line on the show. I like to win, but maybe you can sprinkle the money line. You can just take the money line. There's a free pick show. Anyway, whatever the case may be, the Rockies minus 1.5 on the reverse run line, you're getting the better. I think the price is right. The reason why I'm taking this is because of the price. Let's just face it. And I don't even know if I can put those words on the screen, Robert, but I just did. Blake goes with the Rockies. And I'm going to go with the Rockies in this one. Yeah, Johnny, no Discord right now. Trying to find some way to get you more information from me. Just a lot of videos here on the air, maybe one-way traffic, me talking to you. All right. And let's see. Thomas says, let's turn this thing. Hey, we did have some winners here yesterday on the show, and a premium winner. Well, we had the Rockies and the A's under for a premium winner. We gave out the A's on the show. We had Rangers under on the show, Tigers under on the show yesterday. Double winner on the network here yesterday. We, of course, gave out the Yankees here on the show. Also had the under with the Yankees and the Orioles yesterday with Tony. Also, we had the Blue Jays under yesterday here on the show. Gave out the Cubs with Tony. And we had the Marlins. Yesterday on the show, we had the Marlins, but we're coming back with the Rockies here today. And that's our pick here in this one. Okay, next up. We got the Cubs. Oh, Hauser's got to fix his parentheses there. And, man, I mean, Hauser's been bad. Brown's not much better. But Brown does have 2.57 ERA, I believe, in his last three starts. Is that right? I know they've won 2 of his 3 starts. Cubs have won 12 of their last 18 games. I figure they'll probably keep it going here. Hauser has an ERA of 10.12 in his last 4 starts. Now, the metrics to me, at least, hey, to me, he should be on the improve here in this start against the Cubs in getaway day, according to my stuff over here, my computer in this one. So maybe that gives them a chance. But I'm going to take the Cubs to win here in this one. They've been the hotter team. They're 500 on the road. Mets are 1-4 with Hauser so far, and the Mets are just 8-10 at home. Cubs have gone under in 3 straight, and Mets have gone under in 7 of their last 9 games. Here is Blake on the Cubs here today. Solo, just keep firing. We could always turn it around. It feels like good philosophy here. The chat's getting sloshed apparently. Got Nathan here with a little SGP or something going on, and there's Johnny. I was the one yesterday. I was trying to get it right. I think you're talking to them, but I was the one that at least I went under on the show. I was the one trying to make us get on Dortmund though. I did have soccer picks today. I'll just blurt them out, and then you guys can follow up maybe at the end or something. I mean, I'm going to go over in Tottenham and Chelsea, and you guys can't stop me in that one. And then maybe in Europa play today, I'll take over with Atalante and Marseille. I think those are my plays. And sorry, busted on there on that on the baseball, but Brent's on the Mets in this one. So hope you got that. Yeah, no, that's what it is, Nathan. I mean, I'm kind of buying into the hype here a little bit too. I don't think they can win. I like the Cubs here to win the game with Brown. Brown's been better. Cubs have been better. Cubs, I mean, good job, Cubs, right? 19-12, doing pretty good. So Solo's on the Mets, so here. We're dealing with a pretty tight line here. In fact, right now I'm showing Mets maybe even lower than this, $1.12 at DraftKings, $7 at BetOnline. All right, and we'll keep it rolling. We'll get out of here early and go up next with the Yankees and the Orioles. And we're still, I believe, waiting for the official word. I think this is why there hasn't been a lot of information here about the Orioles and some of the the lines pretty much come out everywhere now, but we're just trying to figure out what the Orioles pitching plans were today because, well, either way, it's probably good news here with Kyle Bradish coming back because you're going to have John Means coming back too. There was discussion that maybe Means would come back in this spot. There's still a possibility, I guess, that neither are going to be ready just yet today. Maybe tomorrow. Seems like Kyle Bradish, so. Without any official word. And I've been kind of keeping Twitter open a little bit. I mean, you know, Orioles Twitter's all over Kyle Bradish in this spot. I just don't think we have the official word. So Tony has said Kyle Bradish on his show as well, and we're ready for these guys to make their comeback this season, which is great news for the Orioles because they're already, clicking, doing great, and now they're getting two real good pitchers back here in this one. I pump up Bradish. I'm going over as my play, even here on getaway day. Carlos Rodon going here for the Yankees in this one. Look, his numbers are pretty good too, but I just expect a few more runs here today with the situation the way it is. We'll see how the Orioles handle Bradish. In his start today. Hey, check out our video. Bo has a video on this game as well, and uh, I'm gonna take the over though here in this Keys first five. All right, I'm a little contrarian, I think, in that one. Okay. Whoops. Boy, you guys, I am really out of order. I am a little bit out of order here on this. I messed up that order, didn't I? Sorry about that if you were following in rotation order. Okay, Giants and Red Sox here. Look, Red Sox are pretty popular, I would think, here in this one as a small favorite today, but I'm going to take the Giants here on the road with Harrison. Giants are 4-2 with Harrison right now. They haven't looked great on the road, but Boston's just 7-8 at home. Yeah, they've been playing a lot better right now in this one. I wasn't sure of the total here. There was some steam that came in on the over, and I think I actually do prefer the over, but let me make sure of that. No, I was mixed. I was mixed on that. I can't get on that total just yet. That's why I'm held back, and I'm going to take the side here. I'm on the Giants. I feel like I'm in the minority here in this one. I feel like Boston is going to be the much more popular Lazzy Love. JD loves the under. Okay, that says something there. Brent talking about that Orioles game here. Blake's on the under here in this one. Okay. All right. The Giants and the Red Sox solo on the under as well. Okay. All right. I was pretty into that steam and thought maybe over. You see the 9.5 now, right? I mean, what do I have listed there? I typed those. Yeah, I do have 9.5. It's used to the under, but it's all 9.5s, expecting runs. And hey, I lost yesterday trying to get the over here. Maybe that's why my numbers came up a little bit short of what they did. You guys are talking under, but I'm much closer to the over on this game, but maybe with my adjustment after losing by half a run last night after Red Sox, got out to a lead and, maybe it was trending over just a little bit. I still ended up short on an over. It makes me mad. Everybody gets mad when they lose unders because they hate betting. I'm mad when I lose an over because when I say it's going to go over, it should go over. Okay, I'm going to take the Giants. Nationals and Rangers. Hey, we've been kind of rolling here with these guys with the Nationals a little bit, right? And the Nationals just feel like the real good side here to me here. But I think I'm actually going to recommend the total in this one and go under. I was almost going to go premium here in this one, but I think that I might even have the wrong number. Not wrong, but I think it's moved to 8. No, you can still get 8.5 under at a few places, but there's still some 8 over 20s out there. I see Circa still 8.5 under 20. No matter what, this line on the screen's too high because it's certainly either juiced to the under or it's 8 over 20. I'll go under here on the show. I definitely can't recommend it now as a premium. I think we've lost a little bit too much value on this one. Here's Blake on the Nats. Nathan wants to go. Oh, that was that Giants game. You guys were all over the Giants under. Fernando was, hey, Fernando's there. Nats money line here from Solo. And I'm going to take, you know what? I might do a double play here in this one. Give me the Nats today. I'm going to take the Nats with you guys. If you guys like the Nats, look, Nats, obviously pretty good money-making team so far, right? I mean, they're among kind of the units, the Thomas Lewis money units leaders so far this season. The Nats are up 8 units so far, so doing a good job there. You got Parker here. He's done a nice job so far in his 3 starts, a 1.69 ERA thus far. And Eovaldi comes in with a 3 ERA, but he's gone under in 5 of 6 starts so far this season, holding batters to a 214 batting average. So I'll take the under, but I'm going to take Washington again at these prices. I'll take them run line. I'm taking them run line. I'm taking them run line just because I need to win right now. I need to build a little confidence. Ramon needs some confidence going at the plate. Thank you, William. Appreciate that a whole lot. Like and subscribe here to the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, the 40,000 subscriber juggernaut. When you, if you like sports betting picks and information with our crew, man, I mean, this is hardcore sports betting here at Tony's Picks. There's not a lot of fluff. You got some people who are pretty serious about this stuff. I think I am too. I try to have a little bit of fun here, but no doubt this is serious sports betting, actionable information coming to you. I don't know, pretty much 24/7 along the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Set your notifications. You're going to get some great programming from our cappers. And of course, hey, you always could head on over to our website. Support me by purchasing my pick packages. Okay. Rangers here, but heavy price, right? So Darren on the under. All right. I think that's it for the day games, one night game. If I'm not mistaken, tonight, the Guardians. What did I do with them? Did I already showed that game? Oh, okay. I had it. Okay, I had it in rotation order. That's what it was, and not time order. Boy. Oh boy. All right, so let's just talk about this one of the Guardians here going up against the Astros. And the Astros are still trying to figure it out a little bit with this pitching situation, right? With the rookie here, Arrighetti. The Astros are 0-3 with him pitching so far this season. He has an ERA of 11, by the way. Allen hasn't been much better, 5.46, but the Guardians have won 4 of his 6 starts. They've also gone over in 5 of his 6 starts, and I know that there's going to be some talk for support for over in this game today, but don't forget the Astros are 9-19 to the under so far. And you look at some of these games too. It's 12 of their last 13 currently here for the Astros. Cleveland's also gone under in 6 of their last 8, but I'm going to take Cleveland. They've won 8 of their last 12. Are the Astros heating up? We'll see. They've won 3 of 4, but Arrighetti has really been the victim. He hasn't gotten any run support, but he's been giving up so many runs. In his 3 starts so far, the Astros have been outscored 21-6. So I'll take the Guardians for the night game in baseball. Hope I win. Hope you guys win. Thanks for joining me here. Anything? Did you get my soccer plays? You guys, Cleveland here for Blake. And all right, go solo on Cleveland. Thomas, the games are going to start here in just a couple of hours, and we're on a lot of day games here. So, all right, so I'll just spew those out again. My soccer today here. I'm trying to expand my soccer coverage a little bit. Got to get a show. We got to get Ron Crawford. We got to do a soccer show. Who wants to do a soccer show? Or I'll just maybe cover some. Anyways, I'm going to take the Tottenham and Chelsea game over, of course. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't even know what is it, 3.5 here. I don't want to say I'm going off the cuff. I mean, I am looking at my notes here. Tottenham looks like I almost want to consider Tottenham plus a half a goal here at minus $1.40 as a smaller play, but I'll take over 3.5. I'll take over 3.5 juice to minus $1.25 or so. That's the best I could find. There's also 3 3/4 goals there. On the Asian handicap, but I'll take over 3.5 with Tottenham and Chelsea in Premier League action today, and over and there is Mexico play-in games tonight. I think they're the NBA, I guess, but over in Europa action, I think I got one play. I'm going to take Atalanta and Marseille and go over 2.5 goals. I think it'll be Atalanta. Look, I don't know if they'll win, but I think how Atalanta can get sometimes, and I think they'll go over that 2.5. All right, let's see, Fernando. Thank you for this. All right. Oh, everyone's on Tottenham. Oh man. Oh well, you know what? I'm not committed. I'm committed to the over. So if you're telling me the public's on Tottenham, that's crazy though, right? I mean, that's just crazy. So and now Salty's saying Chelsea. Where are they going to get the goals? And I'm sitting here saying there's going to be like 4 goals in this game. Maybe I got to rethink my soccer coverage here. All right, Justin, thank you. Everybody, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow with more morning steam. Looking at some Chelsea games here, 2-2 last game, and of course that 5-0 blowout against Arsenal, and the FA Cup game. They didn't score against City, but they scored 6 against Everton. Wow, inconsistent. All right, thanks everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow with more morning steam for Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Ramon Scott.
Can it be showing up with Tony T? Yes, Ramon SEO. To the double TV funnel in these bookies like 1, 2, 3. They tapping out and we cashing out. It's plain to see. The more